Hi YouTube friends, this is Josie G, and you're never going to guess what I'm doing today. I'm making a plane! That's right, I've been wanting to do this for about a year now, and then I heard that American Girl is coming out with a new historical figure that may be a pilot or a learning to fly, and I thought, yep, I've really got to make this plane, finally. Ginger, who I keep wanting to call Amelia, but I can't call her Amelia because this over here is my Amelia. She's dressed as Alice. She's my twin. She's a 23-inch, but she is actually my Amelia. So I can't get the two confused. But anyway, Ginger is our generation doll, and she's one of my rescues. You might remember her from an earlier video. She has really great freckles and reddish hair, and she came with this great hair and everything, but she's in an aviator outfit. It's a Build-A-Bear outfit, and I don't have her goggles and her helmet on, but she has been dressed in this outfit since I got the outfit last summer for her, and this is now March. So I put her in that outfit right away, and then here is, of course, you remember you remember Teddy. She's in, or Beatrice, I'm sorry, I always get Beatrice and Teddy mixed up. I don't know why, but B is in her, she's getting the mail delivered, special delivery. And then here, of course, is Bonnie. And Bonnie is I want to keep calling her Amelia, but she's not Amelia. she's Ginger, Ginger's dog. And so I've been wanting to make the plane ever since before last summer. So now I'm going to do that. And what I did to start off with is I took this doll box. It was a box that I had gotten a doll in, sent to me, and it's just a small box, and what I did is I took it apart, took the flaps off, and here are the flaps right here, the top of the box, as you can see. So what I did is I took them and I put them together and I curved the edges. So you can see that they're both curved, okay, on both ends, okay. So that's going to be the, sorry, I'm looking at this now. Those are the flaps of the plane, basically, the flaps. This is going to be a biplane. It's going to be an old-fashioned biplane. So these are going to be, and the biplanes are from World War I, basically. So, and I have some instructions here on how to make a really good biplane with the wires and all that kind of stuff. And then I took some, as you can see, I wanted a two-seater, but I also took some diagrams. I Googled some diagrams of two-seaters, one-seaters, that kind of stuff, so I'd know what they kind of look like. But these is what I came up with. But these are the wings. I'm sorry, not the flaps, but the wings. These are what these are going to be. One goes on the top and one goes on the bottom of the plane. And then these are like the wires, or what they call the struts. This is, instead of using like more cardboard or a dowel, I had these left over, so I wanted to use these. These were from my blinds, and they're clear, so I thought they'd be kind of pretty. So I'm going to cut these and use these instead. It's really long. And then I have leftover cardboard from boxes that as you can tell, this is an Our Generation box, and I'm going to leave it like this because I didn't want Bonnie to get wind turbulence and knock her out of the plane, or, you know, she might not. I'm going to have to make her some goggles, but I'm going to leave it like this so that when she's not in the plane, this can be, let me take her out of there for a second. This can be pushed down again. Anyway, this is as far as I've gotten so far. It probably would have been easier if I'd have just not taken her out of there. But anyway, so this can be pushed back down again. There is a little bit of a gap, but that's okay. Do you see that? So it'll be a solid piece. But that's going to be the front of the plane. And then I've got some paper here for maybe the top of the plane. I'm not really sure. It's real pretty. It's got stars on it. And then for the seats, I have this older looking, like leathered type of paper. And then I've got my wood. This is from the dollar store that I've had for a while. This is for another project, but I'm going to go ahead and use it because this is only $1 for the inside of the plane, because you know you want to, of course, finish it because it's just cardboard on the inside. So that's where I've gotten so far. That's what I've gotten, and of course got my little planes book here to give me inspiration. This was from Target. It was $1. So, and it's got stickers and you can color and that kind of stuff in it, but I thought it was really cute. Okay, so that's where I've got so far, and I also have made my outside of the plane what I wanted to call it, but Jack Bear told me not to call it that because you shouldn't call a plane a certain thing. I'm really loath to get rid of it because it's right here, but I don't want to show it to you yet because it's off of a Joan Jett song and it's pretty cool. So I'm debating on if I'm going to change the name of the plane from what I originally had it to something else. So anyway, I'll decide. Alright, and then I've got some of the back flaps started as well. This was starting from the back flaps. Okay, alright, so I'm going to get started and then we'll go from there. Stay tuned. Alright, YouTube friends, here is the finished plane. I'm hoping you're getting a good look at this plane. Here is the front of the plane. Here's a propeller. Here are the wings of the plane. Remember, this is a biplane, so that's why it has 2 wings, and they're stacked, one kind of on top of each other. Sorry about that. And here's the side of the plane, the sides of the plane. I stabilized it underneath, and there's the wheels because I knew that it was too heavy with dolls in it, and sure enough it is. As soon as you take out Ginger, the plane tips forward because American Girl dolls are much heavier than Batat or Our Generation dolls. I didn't know that until I took Ginger out of the back and Bee was left in the front. Here's the smaller wings in the back. I'm sure they're called something. I don't know the language for that, but I should have made this into a storage area because this is all empty space right here, and there's a lot of it. It doesn't look like it, but there's about not quite 6 inches here of space, empty space, that I could have used this as a lift up and stuck things in there because there's a lot of empty space there. But I didn't think about that while I was designing this. And if you remember the original design, this was squared off in the back, and I thought it looked too much like a bomber or a Huey helicopter, so I had so I went ahead and pared that down and made it more aerodynamic looking. So now it's thinner in through here. It was much more square, so took that down a bit more, and this is all duct taped, of course. You'll see some anomalies because duct tape covers, but it's not the perfect, but it keeps everything nice and together. And then here's the second side. I don't want to get in the shadow. With a second set of wheels and more of cherry bomb was what I wanted to originally call it, and then I thought about it calling it lady lipstick, but cherry bomb is what I went ahead and called it, even though I was advised not to. I couldn't let that go. That was my idea from the get-go. I was told put a pinup guy on the side. I had all kinds of things that ran through my mind. A guy in boxers with garters on his socks and a pair of those old-fashioned glasses. And I thought, no, I can't. That would look silly. It would be cute, but it would look silly. And besides, I try to run everything G-rated for general audiences. So I did put a small, Zach Sketch suggested a handle, so I did put a handle on there. And all of that, these little wood pieces for the handle and the wheel things for the hold up for the wheels are those are all those skewers, kebab things, and I just painted them silver. This wheel is actually from the dollar store. Sorry, I hope you can see that. It's a I just took it apart, and it's a yo-yo, and this is a lid that I painted. These were just things that I found off the internet, Googled them, and I put the verbiage on there that I wanted with the font, and I printed them out in the colors. And then this was all duct tape. This was from the dollar store, these two colors, and then I bought this at Walmart. These were corks. This is more of the skewers. These are more lids right here for her controls, and then I Googled the control panels. This was scrapbook paper, and that was a Googled star. And this is more scrapbook paper, more duct tape. This was a laundry lid, and these were actually from ink cartridges. They're orange, and I painted all that silver. And this was all found things. These were all boxes that I had, and that was a piece of foam, and that's it. Stickers from Valentine's Day. So everything, I only spent like about $4 or $5, about, let's see, $4, $5, $6, $6 altogether. Oh, that's Monday, my cat. About $6 altogether for the duct tape. That's really all that was spent on this project altogether. And several days of work here and there, putting it all together. So, and I used clear tape as well. But that's it. Alright, I really hope you like it. Please comment and tell me what you think. I really welcome your comments. And please try this at home, because all it is salvaged items. And make your own plane and tell me how yours turns out, okay? And this was originally, like I said, a doll box, the main piece of it. But you don't have to make it a two-seater. You can make it much smaller. And I welcome your comments to see what you think about this, and if you're going to try an endeavor like this or not. You know, I've made a boat, now I've made a plane, and this was really a fun project to do. And this came out a lot faster than the boat did. It actually did, and it's got a lot more intricate pieces in it than the boat. Alright, thanks so much, and take care, and have a blessed Easter. Bye-bye. you.